Irish bar. Walking along Charlestown, wishing you were in Banter Strand, holding your nephew's hands. We walked along the waterfront, up Bunker, down on Main. We met at the monument, where everyone knew our names. Our first kiss on 40
Good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome to Charlestown Live.
Yeah.
I'm Billy Boyle, your host for the evening program.
Big deal.
If I can get through it.
Go ahead.
First of all, I'd like to thank our partner, Charlestown Against Drugs.
Good.
And I have a couple of announcements. This is a live call-in show, so
Yeah.
we'd like to have your phone calls if you want to talk to our guests. And the number is 617-708-3290. 617-708-3290. I have a couple of announcements we have to announce, Charlestown. We have a young man that passed away about 20 years ago. He's going to be enshrined. The American Football Association Hall of Fame will posthumously induct Charlestown's own John Brennan into the Semi-Pro Minor League Football Hall of Fame as part of the class of 2015 at the AFA's 35th annual dinner, the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio, on June 26th. A well-deserved honor. Congratulations to his family and many friends and teammates. And I think one of my guests knew John very well, as I did. The Harvard Kent School hold their second annual spring fair on Saturday, June 6th at the schoolyard from noon to 4 p.m. Bouncy houses, games, food, spin and music by Smokey K. The event is sponsored by Harvard Kent Parents Association. One more note. On Sunday, our annual Veterans Day Mass, Memorial Mass, will be held at 11 o'clock at St. Francis of Sales Church, sponsored by the James W. Conway Bunker Hill Post 26, and hosted by our own Father Dan Mahoney. Coalition to follow downstairs at the Bishop Lawton Hall. With that, I'd like to get into our program tonight because I don't know if I'm going to have much to say because these two guys are going to take over.
Sure.
I know they are.
Yeah.
I am fortunate to have two of our finest men that do a lot of work in Charlestown, believe it or not, a lot of volunteer work, and their programs are excellent. But with me tonight, my immediate left is Tony V, and on his left is our own Steve Sweeney.
That's right.
To have you guys on, it's a pleasure.
Can I
Go
just
ahead.
say this, Billy?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Now, I didn't hear a word he said after bouncy house.
You know what I gotta, Billy, listen, if I could just try to do this, because I went to St. Catherine's, I'm a Charlestown guy. I want you to say Saturday. Can you say that?
Saturday.
Very nice. Because he says Saturday, the Knights of Columbus, Saturday.
It's Saturday.
Everybody knows Saturday.
It
All right,
is
listen, I'm not gonna speak until I get an apology.
What did you?
I want an apology.
For what?
Who's going to? Let's
For nothing, but I want somebody
All
to
right.
apologize.
Steve, I'm sorry.
Billy, are you sorry?
I'm not. He is.
You said one.
You know,
you just said one.
If I could just take 1 second.
Go ahead.
Johnny Brennan was this really big, very gentle man, and he tried out for the Dallas Cowboys, and he came back to Charlestown, and he said he was a big star at Boston College. He came back. He's just always just a great guy. He's like Michael Quinn, who was another great athlete from Charlestown. And he said he was in the line of scrimmage, and he blocked Bob Lilly, and Bob Lilly, the next, he said, I'm going to tear your blank head off. And he whacked him in the side of the head. And what a great guy. So
Rang his bell.
I'm glad that Charlestown is honoring him. Can I just mention also, I have tremendous heartburn. And I'll tell you why, because I think I can be open with my fellow townies.
That's why they're watching.
Right. I took some Viagra.
And
No,
gives you
tell me you don't tell.
I'm not getting.
All right, okay. Well, I take it.
Well, let me just
and
say-
it gives you tremendous heartburn.
Was there a reason you took it, or did
Yes,
you just,
yes.
okay.
Why?
I was
Why-
excited about the show.
You thought I'd just take it for the fun of it?
Just
Jeez,
for
what's
the
wrong
kicks.
with you?
All right.
But you know,
I didn't know it gave you heartburn.
it gives you heartburn and headaches, and I'm telling you,
And-
I'm not a big fan.
All right.
talk
No one's
about-
making you take it, by the way. It's
Talk-
not prescribed.
this is for the community. Cialis. Do the Cialis.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, see, now that's a public service. You just
Absolutely.
did.
Is that
Try
why
the
he was so
Cialis.
grouchy
That's
when you
why.
called him early? Because he was lost up in Forest
Yeah,
Hills?
because all the
Listen.
blood, it was not in his brain anymore.
For those
Right.
of you that make it to the BNN freaking studio.
They're great.
You're going to come up along Washington Street, take a right at Forest Hills. The only thing that's missing, there is no place to get your nails done. And also, we've got to get some barber shops on Washington Street. All right,
Haircutteries are very important to a town.
You know, I live in Quincy, which is the #1 place in the world for a manicure, pedicure. Anyway, forget it. Massage. All right.
Let's focus
Ask
on
a
Charlestown.
question. This is your show.
This is an open. There's
It's
no
open.
skit.
All right,
And we have a bonus.
We have a bonus.
bonus?
Yes. You know, some of my biggest decisions
Yes.
in Charlestown these days
Yes.
is
I'm
like
with you.
when I'm at Zoomies getting coffee, is it butter crunch donut or honey biscuit? So today I went honey biscuit and I was not unhappy. But I have a butter crunch donut left over. So
You're willing to auction that off?
I will give this to our third caller.
For Charlestown Against Drugs.
yeah,
The third caller, you're going to get it for nothing.
For nothing. I'll give you not a bite take. You didn't have a bite out of it.
no,
Billy
no,
didn't bite it. You didn't bite it.
I didn't know what
right.
was inside it.
Right. It's
because I'm a
honey
little
crunch
afraid.
donut.
It
No.
looks a little.
No, it's good.
It looks kind of homeless to me. It's kind of. Hey, can you help me out?
It is not.
I got a butter crunch donut. Can you help me out?
You're
Now, what-
mishandling the butter
Now,
crunch
what
donut.
is the
You gotta-
phone number?
617
617
708
708
3290.
And
3290.
And we will meet you in town right after the show.
Tony
and
and I
I'll
will drop
personally
it off.
hand this to you.
I will bet you $5 right now that
No one
no
called.
one is going to call. What human being would be desperate enough to A, watch this show, and then B, to pick up the phone and call it? So what's the number?
617
617
708
708
3290.
3290. No one's going to call.
And Saturday night.
Saturday, we got a big function.
What about
Saturday.
Wednesday?
Wednesday,
Saturday,
Sunday.
Sunday, Monday.
Now listen.
Yes. So there's a lot of issues like that. My donut choices.
Oh.
And then if you go to the Grasshopper, it's is it French toast or pancake?
You know what Charlestown does not have? I don't know if you've noticed this.
What?
And I could be wrong.
No, you are.
There's no tanning salon.
We don't have a tanning salon?
Yeah, we must have one in one of
There's
those
gotta be.
beauty parlors.
There is
One
no,
of the-
there is
we
no
got
tanning
salons.
salon. People are afraid of a little cancer. Come on.
Not me.
Have a nice tan.
We have a call.
Oh.
Mr. Negative, we
Wow.
have a call.
Really?
Go
Yeah.
ahead, call
Somebody
her.
wants that donut bad.
All
You're
right,
the
go
first
ahead.
caller. Sorry, no donut, but go ahead.
I couldn't resist.
Gene.
Yes, I could not resist.
Oh, hello.
You got the two of the funniest guys in the whole world with you tonight. I got to say, Tony V, though, what lingers in my mind is that gorgeous photograph of you enjoying a sunny day in the snow in your...
Oh, my space saving.
Oh, my
picture.
God. That was... I don't
Yeah.
know where you got the idea to do that.
Yeah.
That was so precious.
I tell you, very funny. They were going to do they were doing an article on it, and the Globe called and said we need a picture, and I said
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
an idea, and the photographer showed up, and I greeted him at the doorway. I was in my underwear. I hadn't even closed my robe yet, and he goes, "Well, didn't they tell you I was coming?" I said, "They absolutely did, and I'm ready."
I used to work for the Globe.
Oh,
I
did you?
don't admit
Yeah.
it to many people, much less on TV.
Right.
But I thought it was so precious. I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
I
And that picture
enjoy
went
it,
global.
and I'm going to hang up and listen to the rest of the show. Thank you so much.
That picture,
Thanks, Jane.
that picture went all over the world. They had a feed in London.
Yeah, but
from
Steve
it.
wouldn't get caught doing
No,
that.
he wouldn't.
You know what happened? I'll tell you what happened. The guy from the Globe called me,
You refused.
and he wanted a picture. But I said, I'm going to Florida. I don't need.
I'm outta here.
I need the heat more than the publicity. But you know, getting back to Bruce Jenner just for a second.
We were not talking about Bruce Jenner.
I drove by the Franklin Park Golf Course here. Is anybody listening in the studio? Do I have an
whole world is
audience
listening.
here? All right, so I went by the Franklin Park Golf Course, great golf course. They have men's tees, they have ladies' tees.
See the light on
I
the
know, but
camera?
I'm talking to these people.
There's no one in there.
The
You
Franklin-
chased them out.
The Franklin Park Golf Course now has a transgender tee. Isn't that amazing?
So it's woman's tea, man's tea,
And transgender tea. Isn't that
It's
wonderful?
right in the middle, I'm guessing.
Can I also tell you folks, can I just open up?
Yeah.
Go
Those
ahead,
That's
four-
why
Steve.
we're here.
There's 4 people that are listening to
I
this
told you I
piece
wouldn't
of-
get no word in.
Yeah,
The 4
you
people
relax.
that are watching this piece of crap. When I was a young person in the business, you know, before I became so successful
Yeah.
to do the BNN show,
They're giving you a mug.
Bill Cosby drugged me. And why, you're saying, okay, well, why did you wait this long to talk about it? I wanted to support the other women.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's
My
good.
medication is.
You-
So you got one call.
We know what you're on.
We're
We
working
know
on
what
it.
you're on.
You are never going to get another
We
call.
need some phone
We got
calls.
plenty of phone calls.
No, you don't.
There's people scrambling to get
There's
to a phone right now.
There's somebody out there that's so lonely, probably a shut-in.
We have to
blind
tell him
shut-in.
about our new parking
Oh, there's
situation.
did
Yes.
you know this? There were
Two
there's
young
Two
ladies.
young women from the town, from
Yes.
Charlestown.
Okay.
Are proposing that we change the parking situation. Now it's resident parking from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Yeah.
And they want to go the exact opposite and make it 8 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Right. We're the only town that does it backwards.
We do it backwards.
Here's the thing. And
So-
I want to talk to the friends of mine from the project that like to break into the cars.
No, they don't do that anymore.
Yeah. Oh no, Charlestown's real safe. The real
It's the
estate is through
safest
the roof.
town in the world.
Yeah,
That's why all the women moved there.
I think it's I think the real downfall of Charlestown is when they ever had a Charlestown yoga and a Whole Foods store in
course,
Charlestown. There is no longer any
They
Charlestown.
do yoga in the aisles now at the Whole Foods. Yeah.
Well, my downward. I like the guys in the studio.
David.
They're not even watching.
They left.
Do you want to watch me
Watch
do
him,
yoga?
Mike.
This is the downward dog. Now, my downward dog is a sloping elephant, as you can see. I can't get to my feet.
You know
All
what
right.
everyone in that booth is doing now? Looking for jobs.
Why?
You think they're going to let this continue?
Oh, yeah, they don't
Well,
pay
we have another telephone
If you're paying
call.
We
attention
have
to this
another
show,
call.
raise your hand.
We have
Okay.
another call.
We have another
We have
call.
You're
another
kidding.
call.
Yeah.
What desperate
One
humans
away
beings.
Because
from
of
the
you
donut.
two.
One away from
Go
the
ahead,
donut.
Go
caller.
ahead.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hi, it's Cookie.
Oh, hi, Cookie.
It's good to see these two comedians on air.
Yeah.
And I'm going to hang up and call back because I want that
You
donut.
want the
Oh, no,
donut.
Oh,
Okay? I'll be the third
that's-
caller then.
You'd technically
No,
be the third
no,
caller.
she's the second caller.
But if she
Cookie,
goes back-
I'm very sorry, but if you go to your local Dunkin' Donuts, you can get your own freaking
Not this donut.
Not this
Not
donut.
this donut. You won't
That's
get
a
it, Dunkin's.
Zoomies Butter Crunch.
She's the second freaking caller. Are we going to go by the rules of BNN?
Wait a minute, he's breaking it out. He might
I'm
eat
going to
it.
show you this. I'm going to show the people at home
What
what's
they're
up
gonna?
for grabs.
Oh, look at that.
You think you can get that at Dunkin' Donuts?
Do you want to eat this after his hands have been on this donut?
I'm completely. I washed
I don't care.
hours ago.
I don't care. Listen,
All right. I'm just saying.
you know
this
what we
is what's
say.
up for grabs.
You know what we say in the program. You're powerless over the first drink. I say that about donuts because if I have a donut in the early morning, not that one person in the entire universe gives a crap. If I eat a donut in the morning, I want donuts all
All
day.
day, sure.
I don't like. I'm against donuts.
This is a very special donut. It
It's
talks.
don't you?
We have another phone caller.
Hello?
This is the winner of the donut.
It's the
Go ahead,
donut.
go
I
ahead,
don't.
caller.
Who is it?
This is the winner of the donut.
Jesus, the guy didn't buy a phone though. The poor guy doesn't have a.
He
he's got-
doesn't. He's at the
Speak up,
window.
we
He's at
can't
the
hear-
window yelling in.
Is he? Where do you get that in the Radio Shack? Or where's the phone from?
Go ahead.
He died.
He died.
Okay.
That's it. No
That's it.
donut. I know
No
how to give it
donut.
to him.
No, why don't you
I
give
guess
it,
I'll have
give it
it.
to the fourth caller?
All right. Next caller gets the donut.
You don't need the donut.
I-
You need what you need.
Oh, we got another caller.
Oh my
You think we're gonna
God!
have any
People
calls?
actually watch this piece of
Are you
crap.
kidding me? It's the voice of Charlestown. How else would you
We
know
know
there was
all
going to
these-
be a bouncy? There's a bouncy.
Bouncy?
Yeah, boing, boing,
Oh,
bounce.
go ahead, caller.
Yeah.
Hi, it's Cookie again.
Oh, fourth caller,
No,
sorry.
that's a double. You can't have the same person calling all the.
Tell Steve to tell us some of his Charlestown stories.
Oh, I got a lot of them, but
Yeah.
Cookie, I want you to, when you call in, I want you to say, long-time listener, first-time caller.
How you doing? Let me check.
Oh, Larry.
Yeah,
Glenn.
Larry Glenn. Sure.
So,
Donut's still up for grabs.
I would like to now, I grew up 82 Bunker Hill Street in Charlestown, and I would like to now spend $800,000 on a closet in Charlestown. God help me.
You could.
Oh, excuse
We got
me.
a caller.
We got another call.
Let me tell you what happened to
Hold
me
on.
with Charlestown.
We got a call.
Everything's condo. I worked in the Navy Yard, it's condos. I go to Charlestown High, it's condos. Everything's freaking condos. Yes. Who are you? Cookie again? I'm getting tired of Cookie. Who is it?
It'd be funny if Cookie wanted donut.
Go ahead,
wouldn't it?
call.
Cookie's the first, second, and fourth
Third
caller.
caller.
Yes. It's
No,
nobody.
They hung up.
They hung up.
They thought they were getting speedy chance.
Yeah. I like the people in the booth. Can they call? Because I'd like to give them a donut.
I think they
There's
did.
more
I think
people in that booth now
there
than there
never
ever
was
been in
I
the
love the
booth, because
people in the booth.
They love a
The
train
people
wreck.
in the booth, that's who I'm with. Even the guy with the shades who wants to kill me. That guy's the drummer for Carlos Santana right there.
we got another
He's
We
gonna
have
call.
another call. Is
All
the
right, go
caller
ahead.
there? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Hello, did I win the donut?
Yes.
Is this Cookie
Okay,
again?
but no, it's not Cookie. I think she should disqualify herself.
She
That's
is.
not
She's
fair.
No, we disqualified her.
We disqualified.
Who is this?
You're getting the donut.
Oh, but your hands are all over it, Joey. Come on.
It's
No,
right
I didn't
there.
touch it. Tony V did.
I told
I'm-
it's my donut.
I mean, you got 2 stars here. I'm just
I'm
a...
clean.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're clean. When did you wash your hand last?
Right before I came into the.
Steve would like to know who's he talking to.
What is your name, please?
Oh, it's Simone.
Hello,
Oh, Simone.
She's not a
Simone.
town.
We won't ask you where you live over the air, but give them to the people in the booth, and I'll drop the donut by on my way home.
She's not a town. There's no Simone's
Okay.
in
All
town.
right.
Are you going to sign the donut?
You're gonna find a half a donut
You know what?
in your mailbox come the morning.
I get.
Thanks for the donut.
Listen, is this piece of crap almost over?
No.
How long does it go on?
27
7 minutes. You got
I
to...
did
Stop
I
calling.
did Letterman. I did the movie Equalizer. I was in something about me.
Yeah.
I've done over 20 movies.
Well, you never get these many phone calls.
What? Why am I? This is what happens to you. Listen, Charlestown, don't do drugs. You'll end up like me. On BNN.
Sponsored by Chad, the Charlestown
well,
Against
this-
Drugs. Which
yeah,
is
if I-
we're
you
all
know
very
what?
against them.
Yeah. How many more minutes?
Donuts
now?
were good.
Oh, 9.
Nine.
Thank
You
God
don't
the-
have to whisper.
Thank God.
9
the
more
D-
minutes.
All right.
Thank God the D in Chad doesn't stand for donuts, because
No.
I couldn't do that. If it was Charlestown Against Donuts,
Why don't you ask us?
I'd be
something?
out.
This is your show.
I thought it was.
it
Why-
is.
why
It
don't
should-
you ask,
All right.
like, a-
well,
We don't
maybe
have a
if we
script.
Shut up.
We don't. Tony don't like a
Let him ask
script.
us- Let him ask us a
The
question.
guy's got a show.
He's
He's got to
got-
ask
it's his show.
questions. That's what I mean. We're carrying the whole show.
Well, we figured that.
That's what he said. That's
I-
sometimes they like to take a day off.
But
Well, he's very stressed.
Why doesn't the guy
He's
do
very
his
You
job?
stressed me out in the parking
Why,
lot.
why doesn't he do his job?
He's doing his.
I'm
he
doing
read
it
the
now.
bouncy
I read the
thing.
bouncy
Oh, the
thing.
announcement Saturday at St.
Saturday.
Francis. We got the bounce.
The bouncy
All
house.
right, ask us a question.
All right.
I want to feel serious.
All
This
right.
is like I like
Okay,
to
ask
table
us
it.
a
Oh, I
serious
didn't think it was.
question.
All right.
Ask us a
When's your
serious
next
question.
gig?
Oh, what a stupid question. Jesus God.
Tony's got one tonight.
Yeah.
All right, let me tell
I'm going to
you.
Andover.
Because of BNN, which has catapulted my
Yeah.
career, I'm going to be at the Dunkin' Donuts in Somerville. Then there's the big show at the Shell Station in Peabody. I'm at Nick's Comedy Stop this weekend. So it's all come full circle.
That's where you started.
8 o'clock Friday and Saturday, and I'm telling you, I'm going to be mildly entertaining.
You always are. You always are.
If my medication is right, let me tell you something. I'm going to be hysterical.
Just don't
and
take
if
another
it's not
Viagra.
right, I'm going to be homicidal.
Yeah.
I like the people in the booth.
I know you're a fan of the people
Well,
in the booth.
I thought you were going to ask him a couple of questions.
I got.
He's got nothing to ask. He doesn't care.
I know everything.
Did you
about
all
him.
get it out in the car when
Yeah,
we were
did.
sitting
when,
there?
when I was trying to talk him in.
Billy.
The only man on the planet who doesn't have a
Stevie,
GPS.
I thought you knew every street in the city of Boston.
Well, I got a lot of damage. I've done a lot of damage. Don't do cocaine. This is what will happen to you.
This is what we're saying.
I like
so.
this camera guy.
Why don't you leave?
I like this guy right here. He's a good guy. You, not so much. Her, I
She's
like.
great.
No, I'm kidding.
All right, let me ask you a serious
How
question.
many, how
See,
many
now
more?
we got a
How many
question.
more minutes of
Oh,
this?
probably
ordeal?
about 6 or 7.
This is
Fine.
Guantanamo. Go.
Go.
Are you both going to be around for the parade?
I'm going to be around.
Yeah,
we're
we're
doing
do-
the morning.
we're
do
doing the breakfast.
The
Oh,
governor's
that's
going
right,
to be
too.
there.
Yeah, the governor's
The
there.
governor's coming.
You know what?
Governor Charlie
and,
Bacon.
And Governor, I'll tell you, you want to hear a quick story?
Yes.
I did the breakfast many years ago, and Mike Dukakis, Michael Dukakis, Governor Michael
We were
Dukakis.
talking about
Yeah.
We discussed that already.
Governor this is called
Oh, go
timing.
ahead. Oh, it's your show. Go
This is
ahead.
called timing, Jesus. So I did Mike Dukakis and his lovely wife, Kitty. and he never came back.
Never
again.
came back. The mayor never came
The
back.
mayor never came back either.
Menino. See, if I do an impression of Menino, I'll go to hell. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to do
Yeah,
that.
no,
I don't wanna go to hell.
You don't want to go to
I
hell.
want him to rest in
No,
peace.
we're already in hell.
Do you think we'll get Baker?
This is hell. This
Do you
is-
think we'll get Baker
Marty.
back
Baker-
and Marty after
will
this
come.
breakfast?
Marty's a good man.
Marty likes a
Marty
joke.
Walsh.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
knew Marty when he was 6 months old. Big deal. I knew Marty when he was 1 month. Big deal. I knew Marty in the womb. See, once somebody becomes the mayor,
Right.
everybody's
Everyone
their
wants to
best
know.
friend.
Right. You want to know.
Everybody's the best friend. Everybody
They-
grew
they
up
got
with
a
him. I knew his
story.
cousin.
Right.
What are they doing in the booth?
They're counting down the time.
They're lighting down the J-Box.
You know-
All right.
you know what
so
they're
that's
doing?
it for the phone calls?
No, there we have.
Oh, that's probably
that's
it.
Probably it. Yeah.
They'll shut them off
All right.
after 5.
Okay.
We only got about 4
couple
minutes.
left.
Yeah.
Wow, the time flies
Well,
when
you're
there's
having a
nothing
good-
going on.
Didn't fly for me. This is the longest 27 minutes of my life.
Not over yet. You still got
Still
three
got
more.
a
Hey,
few
did
more
we get a
minutes.
shot of my legs, by the way?
Yeah.
Jeez, look-
That's the whole reason we're here.
yeah, nice, huh? I might get something out of that. There's desperate
You know-
women out there. Yes.
Here's what I believe happened to the show.
Which show?
You,
The one
this
we
one,
just
yeah.
did?
You opened with Viagra.
Yes.
There's nowhere to go after that. That should have been the close.
But you see, that wasn't a joke.
No, I know, I understand. But it still leaves us nowhere to go because everyone's going, oh, now he's just
Yeah,
taking Viagra.
yeah, that's it.
Right.
Why? I don't follow. I'm sorry. Write it down. I'll bring it home.
When you,
I thought I was
when you
doing
put
a
that
community-
image in someone's head.
Oh, yeah, I know what
You
you
know what I
mean.
mean?
Then now they gotta
Now
spend the night, getting it out.
Getting out. Well, they'll be like this all night.
Hey, I want to say another thing. This
Yes.
guy that you mentioned, Smokey, great guy, does a lot of community service.
He does.
I'd like to.
A lot of people in Charlestown.
Noreen
Great job.
Ridings, her real name's now Noreen Manning, always does community service. You do these community things, always the same people show up, you included. It's great to see you in the men's clothes. I think you're on the right track.
We're getting mugs.
We're getting, yeah,
We're
we're,
getting, we can keep these.
these are yours.
I
Yeah.
want them.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I
And you
do.
know what?
Cookie
BNN
told me
does
make
a
sure you
great
get-
service. They're, what is
Now,
it?
this is really the way Charlestown gets
2
its
minutes
stuff.
left.
This is how Charlestown
But
gets
this is not,
information.
it's not just about Charlestown. BNN does service for all the neighborhoods. They're
Yeah,
a
but
great
this
organization.
particular show services Charlestown.
It does?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called Charlestown Live. There's no one in Mattapan watching this right now.
Really?
No.
Oh, we got the 2-minute warning. I have to just mention something about
Go
the
ahead.
parade. They're having trouble
Parade.
financially.
Are you kidding
really?
me?
Yes.
Support the parade. What's
Yeah.
wrong with you
Well, where
people?
do people send money? Send
They
them
go on
to-
Parade Committee, Post Office Box 02129
give them the
04171.
First $100. First $100 that goes to parade gets the donut.
I want to contribute to that, so say that again.
Parade Committee, Post Office Box 02129 0471.
Can I just say something from my
He
heart?
just did.
Good.
You're such a lousy host.
I
You
know,
really-
but
It's his show.
I didn't get much to
How
do
did he get
tonight.
to be so successful? How did you get a show and I get nothing? I'm getting my nails done
Let
on
me-
freaking Washington
Let
Street.
me ask you something.
And I'm getting a haircut from Santana's down the street.
Oil como va. It's
Yeah.
called. Yeah.
All right, that's
I
it.
have, I have 1 minute. You guys
Okay.
want to wrap it
Yeah.
up with something besides hitting me with a donut?
No.
I want to thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity.
Sure.
I like the guys in the booth.
Hey, Steve's with
Those
the
are
guys
my
in the
guys.
booth.
Those are my guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the camera people, fantastic.
No. And if you see me walking around tomorrow or the next day, don't ask me what happened. I don't know.
Yeah.
It went off the rails right away.
I'm going to say this, and this isn't anything against this guy's drunk.
Yeah.
This guy's stoned out of his mind. Sure, she's got a future. Look at how nice she
She's
is.
smiling. She's happy.
We're going to beat the hell out of
With
her.
that, I'd like to close the show, and I want
Yeah,
to thank
I
my
would
two
too.
special guests,
Yeah, very special.
both townies, one born and raised.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The other one moved in late. But
Yeah.
that's all right. We call him a native townie,
Yeah.
right, Steve?
35 years.
He does more for that freaking town than anybody that
I
was
told
born
him
there.
the last time he was
You know
on.
what?
Don't mess
Let
with
me
the
tell you
flag.
something. Tony V's always doing charitable work.
Exactly right.
You
That's
know
what
why?
we brought
I
up.
get paid in donuts.
He can't get
Can't get work.
paying big.
No, but as long as I work for it, I actually got fired from a free gig.
With
Don't
that,
forget to thank the donut.
oh, thank the donor, whoever gets it, if Tony don't eat it on the way home. I
Oh,
want to
it's gone.
thank everybody for watching. Thank for your phone calls, and I want to thank Steve and Tony V
Yeah.
personally. And remember, Charlestown, respect one another. Good night, Charlestown, and God bless.